Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm CZ, and thank you for checking out today's video. Now, we are doing another ranking type video, not top 10, but what we are all going to be doing, which you can tell from the title, is ranking all of the starter Pokemon. We have 8 generations worth of Pokemon to go through. We're talking about the beginning of the evolution all the way to the end of the evolution. So we've got quite a bit of Pokemon to talk about. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Alright, so we are back on tiermaker.com, of course, the famous website. I'm going to try to do this a little bit faster than I normally do, just because I've got a lot to do. And I'm going to try to keep it around the 20-minute mark. You already know if I was successful with that or not. As unbiased as I can, but while being completely biased. Let's go through these guys. Alright, we're going to just start throwing Pokemon up there. Bulbasaur. He's only cool in the anime for a little bit. I don't like him at all. Well, he's not F. We'll just throw him in D for now. No, we're going to throw him in E. I think he gets a lot cooler with Ivysaur just because he's got like a rose on his back. It looks like it's a rose. He becomes more of an aggressor, like kind of like a you can't mess with me, like the typical tank Pokemon. And Venusaur, he gets a little bit cooler with Venusaur. Actually, no, we're going to put him in B. No, we're not. We're going to put him in C. He gets cooler. So I thought Bulbasaur, Venusaur, I thought this whole line was based around him being like a dinosaur. But if the new Sword and Shield has taught us anything, is that he's like more of a frog than a dinosaur. And then he hops. So his walking animation makes him a little bit cooler, but not cool enough to go to B. Charmander. Not quite S. I'm going to put him in A for now. No, I'm going to put him in B. Aww. Charmander's cool, but he's just very, very plain. And that's... I don't know. I think the idea of Bulbasaur is better than the idea for Charmander. I think Charmander's way cooler and cuter, but the idea behind him... I mean, he's literally just a lizard with a fire tail. Now, Charmeleon, on the other hand, he gets even cooler. He gets his horn on his head, the red becomes so much more prominent, and the fire gets bigger. His attitude, his claws, it's just everything. It just gets amplified. Charizard, we're going to put in S tier. You probably saw that coming. He's absolutely phenomenal. He's a dragon, even though he's not a dragon. The colors, I've talked about this before. His colors are just fantastic. He sprouts another little horn back there. His attitude is great. He's just an overall great character, a great Pokemon. Squirtle. When I think of Squirtle, I think of Squirrel Squad Squirtle. So Ash's Squirtle. Well, with the glasses, I think he's such a cool idea. I love turtles, and even though he is just a turtle with this weird-looking tail, I am going to put him above Charmander somehow. There we go. So the idea is not that impressive, but at the same time, whatever. Wartortle, same with Charmeleon. I think he just gets cooler. He gets a little more character to him. But I'm not sure what the Cloud Tail is, but I just like it. His ears are cool. Absolutely cool. Blastoise is going to go up into S tier. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. You knew this already. You've seen the top 10 favorite Pokemon video. You knew this. If you didn't, whoops, spoiler, check out that video. He's a tank Pokemon. He's a turtle. I love turtles. And he literally has cannons out of his back. So he's S tier, 100%. Chikorita, he is a walking green bean with a weird necklace and a leaf on his head. One of the worst Pokemon I've ever seen. I'm very sorry if you like Chikorita and I'm talking bad about him. I'm sorry. Bayleaf does get a lot cooler. The leaf on his head gets cooler. The necklace makes more sense. I'm not sure what kind of... I guess he's kind of like a... What are those dinosaurs called? The one with the long necks that eat... Yeah, whatever. It's better. It's much better. That's why he goes into D instead of E or F. Meganium, I think is... I don't like the bean sprouts on its head. But I do like the flower. The flower makes a big difference to me. That brings a much needed contrast in color to him. But the beans, if the beans would have been like a cooler leaf like that, he probably would have gone above Venusaur, to be honest with you. Cyndaquil. I don't know what kind of animal this is. I have no idea what this is based off of. I like that it's fire. I like the color choice of it. So we're going to go... No, I think we're just going to go right there. So the trend. The starters start out kind of lame and they get better. The middle evolution, the teenager, if you will. This guy's a lot cooler. This guy's design I think is better than Charmander. It's better than Squirtle. I'm gonna put him up here. Look at this trend. I love this trend. I like seeing trends. Typhlosion. I don't know exactly what he is. He just looks cooler. I'm gonna put him. I think I'm gonna put him right there. Yeah, that feels fitting. Only because I don't know what the heck he is, but his overall design is really cool. Totodile. This is where we're gonna break some molds. I love Totodile. I think he's one of the cutest looking Pokemon of all time. I love crocodiles. I love the blue color. I just love his attitude. He's almost an S tier. Screw it. We're putting him in S tier. I absolutely love Totodile. He's very basic, like how I was talking about Squirtle and Charmander. He's very basic in his design, but his colors and his contrasts and his attitude, it just makes him way cooler. He's definitely S tier. Croconaw, I think we took a step backwards. He just looks like a chubby punk. And that sounds kind of appealing to me, but I don't think yeah, I think that's where he goes. Not much else to say there. For Alligator, I think he does get brought back, but not totally to S tier. I'm gonna put him there. I think he's a cool take on what an alligator could be. The colors, I love the red and the blue. I don't know. I think that's appropriate. He could be a lot cooler. He could be scarier or maybe more dinosaur looking, but yeah, I guess that's what it is. Trico, I love Trico, don't get me wrong, but we're talking design too. I'm gonna put him down. I'm gonna put him right here. The saving grace for this Pokemon is in the anime series, he has the toothpick, right? And it makes him cool. He's just like, whatever, dude. I like that. So he's gonna go here. I think his nose is what's throwing me off, and his butt head is throwing me off. If you take those two things away, he's a cool dude. Now, Grovyle is one of the coolest looking middle evolutions of all time. So we're starting here, and we're gonna think about it from there. I think he honestly might be S tier. I think he's S tier, guys. I'm gonna try not to pack too much in here, but I think he's S tier. He looks more like a dinosaur. Like, his nose is fleshed out, much better than Trico's. His butt head is gone, and he's grown some hair. He's got some, like, foliage, I guess, coming off of his arms. He looks like a raptor that is part grass. So, he gets to go S tier. Sceptile, I think he takes a step back, but I don't think he takes much of a step back. He's definitely cooler than Typhlosion. I think we're going to put him right there. The red and the green is another good contrast. His tail's a little weird. And I don't know what these bulbs are on the back. But I think he's cooler than Typhlosion for sure, but not quite as cool as Charmeleon. Torchic is adorable. I would put him... Yeah, he fits right at home right there. He's not nearly as cool as Charmander. He is just a chicken, but he's cute. Easy enough. Combustion's alright. I'm going to go ahead and put him above. I'm going to put him below Croconaw. I'm trying to think, Torchic to Blaziken, what can you do in the middle? I guess it was a good attempt at a middle evolution, but it doesn't stand nearly as... It is... You know what? I like Ivysaur more than him. I like him. Yeah, I like that better. I like that the best. Blaziken... the very first firefighting that we had, Kung Fu Chicken Fire, is such a fun idea. I think the V on his head is really, really cool, and Blaze Kick is such an awesome move. So I'm gonna put him up here. Yeah, I feel like that's the way. I feel like that's the wave. Mudkip, I have no idea what you are. You're cute, and that's about all that you have going for you. So how far does being cute get you? I think he fits good here. For me, I think he fits good here. Because these are kind of just like meh. These are kind of just like meh, 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 but I like your flower. So that's where he's going to fit. You're definitely going in here. Marshtomp is so stupid. Look at his stupid face. There's nothing cool about this Pokemon. Marshtomp is alright. I think it's kind of like Sceptile in a little bit, where his signature move, that's the word I needed a while ago. His signature move is what saves him. I feel for sure. Does Torchic's cuteness outweigh Marshtomp's utility? especially in this gen where we've got several of them up here. No, I think that's where he stays. I feel good about that. Alright, now this is the generation that I've been dreading. I love most of these Pokemon in Gen 4. Alright. Turtwig is cute, cuter than Bulbasaur, cuter than Cyndaquil. Thinking just Turtwig by himself, I think this is where he's going to go. He's a grass turtle. And even though this is I don't know. Those two are turtles, Squirtle and Turtwig, look at that. No. Does he beat Meganium? I think Meganium's flower is really a strong point, and I can't see it beating any of those, so that makes sense. Grotto is stupid. I think I'm going to put him at the beginning of F. What makes me upset about a Grotto is essentially one thing. Is his head is part of his shell head that goes all the way back, and it's just confusing to me. I think if they were to cut the shell off at the back of his neck and give him like something on his head, he would be so much cooler. He just looks dumb right there. With that being said, Torterra is an absolute animal. I love him. I love Torterra. He's gonna go up to top. I almost want to reconsider my top 10 video that I did now that I'm doing this, because Torterra is so cool. He's a big, bulky boy. His design is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, and he's got this like almost darkness to him in his eyes. I think he is so much cooler than Bulbasaur. This is what the Bulbasaur line should have been. Here. Chimchar, S tier. Where's he gonna go? Right there. Absolutely, I think he's one of the cutest Pokemon. Him and Totodile both are some of the cutest Pokemon. If we were doing top 10 cutest Pokemon, he would definitely be S tier as well up there. He's some of the cutest Pokemon. And his playfulness, his fun playfulness, and his cuteness gets his up to S tier. Monferno, I like quite a bit too. He's perfect. So he's not as cute as when he was a baby, and he's not as cool as when he's an adult. So he is that weird, awkward middle stage. But he's still a badass, so he goes. Yep, I like it right there. It is what it is. Alright, you probably could have guessed Infernape comes up here. You're taking the cuteness of Chimchar and just making him into a badass. He knows Kung Fu at this point. Overall, this guy's design is amazing. Fire type, he's a monkey. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. Like, how do I need to talk you into liking this guy even more? He's just awesome. Piplup, I think, is cute. It's cute, so it's going to go up here quite a bit. It's going to go right there. That actually wasn't very hard. He's adorable. I think his character, I guess, in the anime is pretty funny. He tries to be a tough guy, but he fails all the time. But he doesn't give up. So I like him. He's cute. He's really cute. In fact, I'm going to put him above Torchic. Prinplup, I think, is very similar to Croconaw, as to where you had a middle evolution and you didn't really do a whole lot, and it just didn't really hit. I actually like Venusaur more than I like him. I actually like him more than there. Right there is where he needs to go. Yep, Prinplup is great, but if you took Piplup and Empoleon and tried to find that middle ground, I don't think that was the swing and a miss. Empoleon, on the other hand, look at this cool dude. He's got a trident for a mask. His flippers are now like blades, and he's just got this overall like kingness about him. So he's gonna rank pretty high. I like him better than I like Charmander. I like him better than I like Typhlosion. I think he's around this area. I like him more than I like. He's right here in this area. Do I like him more than... No. I think that is perfect. Because he is a badass, but he doesn't reach that top echelonness. We might have to rebalance this, because we're getting a lot of S's and A's now. Even a few B's. Yeah, okay, I feel better about that. Alright guys, we're getting there. We're knocking some of these out. Snivy, even though you look cool, I feel like you're just a ripoff of Trico. But you're a cooler Trico. In my opinion. You're a cooler looking Trico. Servine, I think he's a good example of what a middle evolution could look like. So for that reason, he's going to go up pretty high. He's definitely cooler than that. I think he's going to go right there. His coolness does not outweigh Torchic's cuteness. Now, here's where I get confused. I think Superior looks cool, but I'm so confused of what happens with his arms. Does he have arms? Did they fall off? How do you regress to a snake if you've already... He probably has arms. I think he actually does, but they're just tucked behind him like he's a noble. He's noble. And for that reason, I don't like you. I actually don't like you very much at all. Wow, I didn't think I disliked you that much, but I really do, in the grand scheme. Alright, Tay-Pig. If you didn't know, my last name is Ham, so pigs have always been associated with me somehow. So I've always loved pigs. And fire is always my favorite starter. By default, I'm probably going to choose the fire starter. Probably going to choose the fire starter. So Tay-Pig, he's a pig, which I love. He's fire, which I love. And he is adorable. And when he sneezes, black smoke comes out of his nose. How can you not love that? I like this guy more than I thought I did. So he's actually going to fly up here. Okay, here's where it's... Do I like him more than I like Modifier? I do. Do I like him more than I like Charmeleon? I do. Bro. I love doing these videos because this is like, it's like making me think so much more in depth about things. He is up here for the same reason. Nope, he's better. He's got more going for him. Well, let him sit there for just a second. I think that this is the wave. I like it. I love him. The more I look at him, the more I think about him, I just love him. But he's not as Torterra's badassness outweighs Tay-Pig's everything. Now, with that being said, we're going to go down on a big hill here. Pignite has a cool name. Pignite? Are you kidding me? But that is where it stops. I don't like this guy at all. I really don't. I mean, he's not awful by any means, but he's down here with the ones that I'm just disappointed in. You bring it back a little bit with Embor. Another great name, fire starter. He's a big ass pig. He's very strong. The only thing that throws me off with this guy is a beard, a fire beard. I'm not a big fan of it, at least considering where he came from. I think Marshtomp's utility beats it out. Oh, so we have Oshawott. It's kind of cute, not super cute, but kind of cute. I think it beats out. Right there's where he goes. He's cute, but he's not as cute. He's not as cool as Ivysaur, and he doesn't deserve to go much further than that. So that's where it is. D-Watt is a good example of what a middle evolution I think should look like. I think he beats out. Yeah, I think that's where he needs to go. He's a cool-looking otter who knows karate and has this little bit of a spike. I have a cowlick as well, so I feel his struggle, and I think that's why I like him so much. So he deserves to go in beats here. That's crazy. Samurott, I don't like you at all. This is another one of those weird things. Like, what was it about this generation where we're just going to flip shit on its head? I don't understand how you go from a standing up fighting otter to this weird thing on your head on all fours. You're not bad by yourself, Samurott, but considering your evolution line, I just don't understand you at all. I think you're going to go right there. Alright, Chespin, I think is adorable. I don't understand this guy at all other than it's a chipmunk with something on its head. I think he is adorable, though. He beats out them. 100%. Chespin, you swing and you are a big miss. You are a bigger miss than Embor, or than Pignite is. Alright, Meganium's cooler, Tortug is cooler, Cyndaquil is iffy. Nah, Cyndaquil is fire. There's literally... That's where you go. You don't make me mad. The F tier makes me mad. This one's just frustrating. You're just a disappointment. Yep, that's where that's gonna go. And then I'm not even sure what the heck Chestnut is. Your design could have been so much cooler. You're still a cool mon, but I think your design could have been a ton cooler. That's where you go. That's frustrating. It's not as cute as that. And honestly, you're not even as... You're definitely better than Samurott, but are you, like... Nah, Fire Pig and Pignite? No, you're not that cool. Okay. Now, we have, what is it, Finnegan? The fox is very, very cute. I love Finnegan the fox. But, where do you rank just on your cuteness? I think Chespin has more character with his cuteness. And D-Watt is just cool. So we're going to put you right there. You're cute, but literally, well, and you're fire type too. So maybe you do deserve to come up here. Yeah, I think you can go there. I like that they use different types. I don't dislike this one. I don't dislike, how do you pronounce it? Brachion? For as much as I love Pokemon, you would think that I would know how to pronounce their names better. Right here's where we're gonna go. Yeah, I feel good about that. Now, Delphox, I don't know. I see where you were going with this, but I think it was a fail. I think it was a fail. Not as much as Chestnut, but it was a fail in my opinion. And you're not as cool as Pig Knight. Alright, now we're gonna start pissing some people off, I think. We're gonna start pissing some people off. Froakie is cool. Froakie's alright. He's alright. I think he's better than these guys, but he's not quite as cool as Venusaur. Yeah, we're gonna put him right there. The next one is Frogadier. Okay, I get some of these mixed up. I don't know how I do that. Frogadier is cooler. I think this is a good example of what a middle evolution should be. No, he needs to go right next to his brother. This is where it stops, because he's kind of like the same aesthetic as him, but only as a frog. And I like otters better than I like frogs. Plus, D-Watt's overall aesthetic is better, I think. Yep, that's where it's going to stop. And this is where it's really going to make people mad. I am disgusted the fact that Greninja scarf is his tongue. I think that is disgusting. I see why it's that, but I think it is disgusting. And I do not care for it that much at all. It's better than the other ones. No, I really don't think so. No. It's gross. It's gross. It goes right there. And I know people love Greninja somehow. I just don't see it. I do not see it. He's a ninja, and the dark blue on him is cool. That's about as far as I can get with you. Rowlet is okay. It's a little boring. It's okay, though. I don't think he's better than Turtwig. And then we got the owl with the flop, which, Dartrix. I didn't play this game very much at all, to be honest, this generation. I don't really care for him at all. I think he's better than Rowlet, but not as cool as Turtwig. But Decidueye is really, really, really cool. Decidueye is going to run straight up to A tier somewhere. Typhlosion's a cool dinosaur-ish looking fire Pokemon. This is like, Decidueye is like Robin Hood with a cool owl aesthetic who shoots bows. So that's pretty cool. The more I talk about it, the more I like it. So Litten is really cool. I like Litten quite a bit. I think he's better than a lot of these Pokemon, actually. Better than the fox for sure. I love cats. Again, if you've seen some of my videos, you know that I love cats. He's going to go up here quite a bit, actually. Right around here is where he's going to stop. Damn. Poor Charmander. Litten is better. Okay, so he's top B tier. Does he deserve to go to Typhlosion level? He's a cat, of course. No. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Litten there, and Terracat, is that what it's called? Torracat gets to go up here because it's just the cat motif exaggerated even more. So like even with the saber-tooth almost fur-looking thing and this red, yeah, this guy's cool. This guy's going up quite a bit. I think we're gonna put him right there. Monferno's like playfulness on top of his eagerness is going to be the deciding factors of where Torracat stops. Fire cat, he's fire, he's a cat, and his overall look is amazing. I love that, and that's where you get it. But this is where it gets a little tricky for me. This, so you see Litten and then Torracat, and then it evolves into this kind of cat. It confuses me a lot. I still like this cat, but it's like a whole different cat. It's like a whole different breed of cat. And the other thing is, it has like a championship belt. Like, how do you just have a championship belt? Are you like, you're not Machamp? Ooh. Watching Incineroar and Machamp fight would be really cool. But it's still really cool. It's like Typhlosion cool, maybe. Maybe better, because he's... What am I talking about? He's cooler than... No. Right here's where I like him. He beats out Typhlosion because he has more character. He's a weird-looking cat, so he doesn't beat out Sceptile. I lied, he beats out Sceptile, but he does not beat out Peter Pan. You're cute. There you go. That was easy. You are cuter than all these Pokemon, but you are not as cool as Ivysaur. Brion, I don't like you at all. But you're not dumb. I don't like you at all, but you're not dumb. There, that's exactly where you get to go. And then, what is it, Primarina? Yeah. You can tell the Pokemon that I use and that I like, and then ones that I really don't. I think you're cute. I think you have a need for people, but you are not nearly as... Okay, you don't make me mad. These ones make me mad. These ones just make me mad. That one's confusing. You're cuter than that. You are cuter than them, so I guess you are going to go up a little higher than I thought. I think that's where you're going to stop. Because you're adorable. I can see the appeal there. That's where you're going to stop, though. I have this weird thing, too, and you may agree or disagree with this. You're probably going to disagree. But I don't mind having gendered Pokemon at all. I think that makes sense. I actually like it. It's really cool. And I love it when Pokemon have small differences in their genders. Like, for example, Raichu is my favorite Pokemon. His tail is just chopped off. The point on his tail is just chopped off. And that's how it's a female. A whole Pokemon line strictly being one gender just is annoying to me. So for that reason, you go behind Ivysaur. Alright, we are on Generation 8, the last generation. This video is, oh my god, this is such a long video, but we covered a lot of Pokemon. So if you are with me, man, thank you so very much. And at this point, I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Alright, we got the last generation. I'm 100% Grookey gang. 100% Grookey gang. When we're talking about the first starter, Grookey is going to be up here quite a bit. The only thing that I don't like about Grookey is this orange beak. Monkeys don't have orange beaks, and that's what's confusing to me. Everything else about him I love. I absolutely love. But that's where it's going to stop. Piplup has like this built-in bow tie, so you can't beat that. Thwackey, your colors are awful. Your colors are awful, and you have a beak still. So you are disappointing. I don't even like you as much as I like you. That's where you're going to go. The only reason you are not in the bottom, Thwackey, is because you're a monkey. Your beak and your color alone just make me mad. Now with that being said, Rillaboom is really cool. I'm not a fan of Generations 8 need to give them something to do. I don't like that at all. If he was just like this, by himself, that is such a cool looking Pokemon, but you have to give him drumsticks and you have to give him a drum set. I don't like that. I really don't like that. But I do like it quite a bit. I do like him quite a bit. So he's gonna go... I think he's gonna go right there, because he's really cool looking. I think he's really strong. I haven't played with him very much. But he's not as cool as Dewat's Samurai Otter. Alright, Raboot is absolutely adorable. You are going up pretty high as well. Think overall. I think that's where it's going to be. I think I like that. Because it's adorable. And it's fun. It's energetic. And your beak is weird. But you don't beat Piplup's bow tie. Alright, this one's cool. This is like some Naruto stuff, right? Cinderace. I like that his his fur becomes darker too for some reason. It goes back to being super white, but I like him quite a bit. I think he is a good middle evolution. I think he looks more of a ninja than he like Naruto type stuff than he does a soccer player or football player. But it's cool. I like that right there. Where does Cinderace go? Did I say their name backwards? My god, dude, I don't know. Okay. I don't like the motif of having like that much of a gimmick that he's a football player, a soccer player. But the fact that he kicked a fireball at somebody is actually really rad. So the only thing really on his drawback is his weird helmet. I think I like Incineroar more. I think I like Sceptile more. But he is cooler than Typhlosion. No, he's not. Yes. Okay, I think that's where he's gonna go. Alright, so the last line. Sobble, if you watch my top 10 video, I talked a little bit about him. I don't like he's so timid. He's cute, but he's so timid. He's gonna go right here. Popplio is really cute. And Sobble is really cute too, but his timidness is what's gonna put him behind. And then we have Drizzile. Do I like him more than Sobble? I don't. But I like him more than I like Oshawott. So that's good. I don't really know what it is about him I don't like. Maybe it's his green feet and his emo hair, which is very hypocritical of me. And Inteleon is so cool. Inteleon is so cool. He jumps up right up here. Is that where he stays? Because he's not as cool as Infernape, but he's got that swag. Where does he go? I think that's where he's gonna stay. There they are. It's done. My god. What an absolute journey. There's my list. It's crazy looking at that. That was a journey. That was a journey. I had a lot of fun though, and I did learn some stuff. I did learn some stuff about me personally. I like Pokemon more than I thought I did, and I definitely dislike some Pokemon more than I thought I did. So it was quite a journey. If you have stayed this long, I'm assuming you enjoyed the video. Please leave a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below letting me know the one biggest mistake in this list that I made. In your opinion, what is the one mistake that I made? I'm sure you think I've made quite a bit, but what's the one? I would really like to know that. There will be more top 10 or ranking videos, so subscribe so you don't miss those. With that being said, guys, I will check you in the next one.